Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. We are in Empire of Sin. We are on episode 9 now of our Frank Ragan playthrough. That is after patch 1.03, and we are outside another safe house, about to hit another boss. This will be the third boss that we have actually successfully managed to take out. Fingers crossed this actually works. You know, hopefully we don't lose too many people. I think I was really worried about hitting a safe house, the first safe house that I hit. But I kind of feel that we handled it pretty well. Really, the explosives, that is what's going to kill us or not kill us. So if we, I guess, get a little bit lucky, I think we'll be okay, honestly, unless we get too explosive hit us, unless someone goes down early in the fight. I think we'll be okay. Now, the thing to remember this time, however, we don't have 2 doctors running Lifeline. We still obviously don't have our boss running Lifeline. Okay. So that means that if someone goes down, there is a very good chance that they are dead. So hopefully it doesn't happen. I'll obviously be trying to heal as I go. We're just clearing out the guards outside the front. Obviously, I believe where I left you last, we had some repercussions for going to war. We had a couple of rackets taken over. It wasn't that bad of a loop this time, however. Taking them back, and of course now we are just ready to attack him and get it over and done with. These guys outside of place are actually pretty tough. Now, luckily for us, I guess we are running with some pretty decent gangsters now. We have one of the best gangsters in the game, probably 2 of the best gangsters in the game. We are still running a couple of low-end gangsters, however. I believe we've had 5 gangsters in total actually die within our playthrough so far. I think that number's pretty bloody big, honestly. I've never really had any gangsters die. I think the most I've ever had die in one playthrough was exactly 1. So yeah, this is a big number for me to be losing, honestly. So it's going to be interesting as to you know, how the rest of these safe houses actually play out. Now, again, in the last episode, we discovered that the new doctor that we have is absolutely bloody amazing. Her pistol, honestly, is epic. When it hits a crit, it hits for a huge amount of damage. Now, obviously, you just saw it did not hit for a crit then. You know, it hit for 14 damage. That is a standard attack. However, it seems that crits happen quite regularly with her weapon. And it makes her pretty bloody good. Honestly, she's a pretty sturdy character anyway. I think at 95 health, which is pretty good. And of course, she's a doctor. Again, that's pretty good. So having that weapon that she's got with that chance of a massive crit damage, I think it's pretty awesome. And I know I kind of skimmed over it then, but I don't know if you guys saw that. But Malone, he just scored 117 crit damage with his melee weapon. That is insane. I think if you think about it, some of the biggest, best primary weapons in a game, you can get around 100 damage on them, not too much more than that. So hitting 117 damage, that is huge, guys. That is huge. Okay, so she's got 1 gangster. Oh, the grenade. Oh, that was massive. Someone took 63 damage then, I saw. That was massive. Now, hopefully we don't get too many more grenades being thrown. Obviously, that was a massive hit. We did not want to take that hit, but it is what it is. Now, we do have a doctor here. Doctor is in the house. However, the doctor itself is almost dead. So let's heal the doc up first. Who do we want to heal up after that? I'm going to heal Gibby just because he's the lowest health by the looks of it. I'd rather not waste his turn either. If these guys bunch up, they have a habit of bunching up. As you can see, look at that. There's 4 in that one little area there. A grenade or dynamite, whatever I've got on me, that could do wonders for this fight. There we go. Nice little melee kill. Let's see who else we've got. Now, I believe Malone right now, 81 damage and inflict bleeding. That's a good hit. Now, I believe Malone, like I said, he has... I believe he's got 75 kills with a melee weapon. Gotcha. So the trait that he gets doing that is that he gets 5 extra damage for every step he has to take in order to actually hit somebody. I believe it's called runner-up or something like that. We'll have a look after this battle, but it's an absolutely amazing little trait to have. Let's see if we can get... I want to get another hit on, but at the same time, I want to kind of move out of that corner, kind of break people up a little bit. I could have healed Jax. I chose not to. But like I said, I'm just trying to get people away from that back door. Obviously, it looks like I actually got a little bit lucky with that grenade that was originally thrown. However, I don't want another grenade to be thrown. And have, you know, so many people injured. That would suck. Oh. Obviously, these rooms on the safe houses, they are massive. And sometimes what that means is that you don't really get the damage that you're going to want to be able to get, or that you'd normally be able to get even. Let's try this bad boy. Can we get 2? We can get 2. Or we can't get 3. I think we'll go here. So we've got 1 kill and 63 damage on another. And of course we've got our hit again. Can't get the one I wanted. And I think I'll save the TNT. Did get a 22 crit damage though. You really don't want to hit Malone. I believe I have... There we go. I've got Revenge. And of course, I do some serious damage with the old melee weapon. So that was a mistake on their part. I'm actually going to step in there again. I'm just trying to spread people out at the moment. Should have possibly taken the double attack. Obviously, shooting with the pistols, you know, each shot counts as 1 action point. There's the other grenade flying through 2 walls. I mean, come on. That is a bit much, isn't it? Like I said it before, you know, I've said it within this playthrough before, but I seriously do think that we should, you know, the AI should be playing by the rules. There's no way him right here could have thrown that grenade through 2 walls I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, luckily, he was standing close enough to my only medic who could actually have lifeline and save his life right there. If I hadn't been able to do that, or he hadn't been stood there, then that just would not have worked, and I would have lost that guy. Jax would have been dead. But luckily for me, Jax is not dead. Something that I didn't realise is that the new Doctor can use her special ability twice, which is pretty huge. And of course, Malone here is also about to get 2 kills. A bit of revenge for that grenade, eh? We'll move Jack up again.
Yeah, all right.
Jack does have a lot of health, to be honest with you. So him sitting on 75 health is pretty good. That is the same amount of health that Gibby actually has as well. So it is quite huge.
All right.
Oh, well, that sucks. That's kind of a wasted turn there.
Moving in.
But everyone's now panicked because obviously a main gangster has officially died. Even though she was dead and dying on the floor anyway, she's officially dead now. So everyone's like, oh my god. Do we actually even need... Look at this. I can't throw through a wall. No, I can't throw that because obviously the game's saying, hey, look, you know, you're throwing through a wall there. That's not okay. But obviously, unfortunately, at the moment, the AI, they can throw through a wall. There we go. We finish off that one. We got 25 kills now with a pistol on him. So we got the close and personal trait, which is nice to see. Got a couple of hair triggers activated. Now it's the Doctor's turn again.
Understood.
So we will heal her up as she was down to 21 health. I think that's a sensible thing to do.
Shit. Okay.
He is now bleeding and he's been poisoned. So I think that is 35 damage that does. Right. It's 20 for the bleeding and 15 for the poison. Jax has got a bit of hair trigger going. See if I think this is the last gangster. We actually made it through the safe house without losing a single gangster. Obviously, we had one get downed. If it wasn't for the Doctor, he would be dead. Obviously, again, that was through the AI actually cheating. We've had 2 grenades thrown at us. And the Doctor got kind of low, but apart from that, it's been pretty smooth sailing, actually. Pretty easy. Again, as you can see, the main boss, the AI, he hasn't really done anything. In fact, he has 1 gangster left, and he chose to skip his turn. What is that about? The AI still needs a serious buff.
Kill him.
Especially the bosses. The thing is, if I had a boss in this fight, if I had Frank Ragan in this fight, he'd be using his baseball bat all over the place. You know what I mean? The bosses in this game are seriously OP. That is why I'm doing a playthrough, completing it without a bloody boss, without primary weapons. And still, I'm able to do it, you know, pretty easily, really. It hasn't exactly been hard. It's been a little bit challenging. It slowed my game down a little bit. But honestly, it hasn't actually been that tough. And a massive part of that is down to the AI itself not doing what they should be doing. You know, not acting to their full ability. Don't forget, I'm not on easy difficulty. You know, this is on boss difficulty. This is on the hardest difficulty the game will offer. So, you know, it's a shame, really.
Oh, nuts.
Okay.
We move up. We might as well use this shrapnel bomb if we can actually get it down there. The reason I say we might as well use it is because, you know, we get one for free every single round, so it doesn't cost us anything. And now he is slowed as well.
Got it.
Understood.
You got it.
This guy stayed literally at the back of the room. A bit of a pain in the butt.
Gotcha.
Now, you could still let off his special if he gets a turn, and that could still do some serious damage, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
It's probably not one of my favourite specials in the game. I think there are some really good bosses in this game. And I don't think he's necessarily got the strongest special. Didn't realise he was down to 33 health though, so let's heal him up. Again, if I was using weaker gangsters, then there's probably a real chance that, well, I think more people would have died. There we go. He used his special, and see, this is what I mean about his special. He didn't hit a single bloody shot. I mean, what is up with that? What is up with that? Literally, if anyone else had used their special, then there would have been serious consequences. Frank Ragan could have knocked Malone out, for instance. Daniel Jackson would have killed Malone. You know. But yeah, his special needs some work. On 5 health now. There we go. All done and dusted. And she got her 10 kills, which is pretty good, because to be honest with you, I haven't had her that long. So I'm pretty happy that she got... I was happy that she got 10 kills. However, her being away now for 26 days, that's kind of annoying. However, we have now got the silencer. In my opinion, honestly, unfortunately, it's one of the worst unique weapons in the game. But we got it. And now can we take it over as a safe house? We can take it over as a safe house. Okay. Big question. Who do we want as a lieutenant? It's between these two for me. I'm going to give it to her. Now, the reason I'm going to give it to Tammy is because Jax has a little bit more health. That's pretty much it. I'll keep the higher health on the team with me right now. There we go. The war has been won, done, and dusted. Now, I was going to show you what I remember. There we go. Now, which one was it? Run up. There it is. When using a melee attack, and deal 5 extra damage for every tile travelled to get to the target. So that's partly why his attacks are so bloody strong. They've been working pretty well. And I believe we need to assign ourselves a little underboss. Looking at who we got, I think it's got to be R. Role underboss.
It's an honor.
There we go, all done and dusted.
All right.
So, if we have a look at who is left, this is what we've got to go with. Now, if we attack either of these, now I'm pretty sure I said we're going to attack the Donovans next, but if we do attack either of these, we will get a weapon that we can actually use. But I'm pretty sure they are under protection. Not saying we can't break the protection, but they're probably not going to attack us, and they might even come into the war with us. So let's see if we can find... There we go. Now, how many places does he actually have? He has one extra in that city. So he has quite a few in his main city. I've just gone into the bloody building, haven't I? That was annoying. Guys, don't forget, though, if you are enjoying this playthrough, if you've been enjoying the playthrough, you know, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, jump over to Facebook, follow us over there. We've got a growing community over there. Well, I say growing, we've only got like 50 likes on the page, but, you know, it is growing. Or you could always buy us a coffee. I'll put all the links down in the description. I always do anyway. But yeah, just it'd be nice to see more people over on the Facebook, to be fair. Right. First of all, we've got to break the business agreement. And after that, we need to declare war. Now, no one wants to go to war with us. But war is war. And here we go. So, we are now attacking this next safe house once we finally get there with only 6 gangsters. That should be interesting. Interesting to see how that plans out. Obviously, our gangsters are a little bit stronger. They've got better traits. But they're still not using primary weapons. And we're still not using the boss as well. So, you know, we are at a disadvantage. But we've got our 2 lieutenants now, one in each little spot, which is nice. I should probably put the silencer on R. I mean, they're running a police junction anyway.
You got it.
Now, Jack has got the snake tooth, which is another unique weapon. He just needs a few more melee kills, unfortunately. It's taken a little while.
All right.
Now, the last one is over here. But, of course, we can't throw through a bloody wall, which is a shame. Oh, we did find a gap, though. He just went back to the same wall that we just moved him from. That's quite funny. If we move up here, it'd probably get a hit on that one by the wall. We get quite a big hit, 30-point damage, not bad. See if we can finish him off. We can. And we also get ourselves a nice little double kill.
I'm on my way.
And there we go. We have another racket taken over. So where's R? There's R. Let's have a look at the truncheon. So the truncheon that she has, it really isn't that good. It really isn't that good. So we're going to upgrade it with a silencer. And now everyone is running pretty good melee weapons. There's no point me giving that melee weapon to him, because he hasn't had a single melee kill with it. I don't think he's probably proficient with melee weapons. Although saying that, I might be wrong. Where is he? I was saying, yeah, not proficient at all. 50 melee damage or 50 melee skill points. That's not good. Where is the taxi rank? There it is. Fast travel right here. Obviously, I'm trying not to do any pausing of the game as well. That's one of the rules. It's not a Nuzlock rule, however, it's a rule that I've been playing with, and I'm trying not to, obviously, as part of the Nuzlocks, not exploit any kind of fast travel. Obviously, they have cut out fast travel throughout the game. You used to be able to hop, obviously, to each individual building. You can't do that anymore, but there's still like 2 taxi points. And then you've also got your safe house, so you can fast travel to all of those. So I could still exploit it. But I kind of like being on the streets more, you know. I believe my very first ever playthrough that I recorded for the channel, people, you know, kept saying, you know, you can fast travel, but I spent the entire time just running through the streets. I just, you know, I preferred the immersion. I felt that with the way the fast travel was, that it just broke all immersion, because you would literally teleport to each individual house in a matter of seconds, you know. In fact, I'm not even sure any time actually passed for in the game at all.
I hear you. Shit. Coming for you. Shit.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, we got the kill. Very nice.
Call it Doc.
Just like being back in the ring.
Like that.
Yeah.
Of course. All right.
The meat hook. That is our last trait to learn. It needs buffing, the meat hook, especially as it's a, you know, a last trait that you can pick up. It takes 300 days for me to learn.
Let's go.
I cannot imagine me actually using it, honestly. I'm not saying it doesn't have its uses, because it does have its uses. I just think that you honestly don't need to use it. And when you do use it, like I've said before, I honestly believe that it should do some damage.
Done.
121 damage. Huge. And of course, we've got revenge now. He hit us for 12, and we've done 39. That's not bad.
I'm on it.
Call it Doc.
Might as well end our go. I think there's one in the back office that I can't get to.
I'll handle it.
And there we go. All done. Another one taken over. Another casino as well.
Loaded for. Sure. On my way.
I'll handle it.
So we have wiped the Donovans off 2 of the neighborhoods so far. And that puts him back to his home neighborhood now. Oh, no it does not. I did not see he had them there. Meet Hook again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
Oh, we're going to get into a... I just bloody run away. That's really annoying. I was literally going to attack them. I do it all the time. Do it all the time.
On my way.
Very frustrating. Let's have a look, see where it actually teleported us. There we go.
I'm on it.
$7.5 grand. That's a big chunk of change.
Who is this?
I'll let them actually start the attack this time.
Everything you want, boss.
There you go. I think it said 23 days until the doctor is back and ready to have a fight. I think we'll probably get her back before we attack Donovan's safe house.
All right.
We had a 50% chance to hit both those shots, and we actually got them both. That's pretty good.
I'm going.
Bit lucky.
All right.
I've got to say, I haven't mentioned it yet in any of my playthroughs or anything about it, but the change that they made to the armor, honestly, one of the best changes they made to the game. Because I don't know if anyone's noticed yet. The armor still gets damaged. Like, for instance, if I have
Just like being back in the
a grenade thrown at me, if I take an excessive amount of damage, it still eats away at my armor. However, now the armor heals over time, which means I'm not going through 100 sets of armor in one playthrough. And if you have watched any of my other playthroughs, I moaned about the armor situation a lot, you know, like every episode a lot. So yeah, very grateful to see the change there.
All right.
Take him down.
What is he doing?
Consider it done.
Take the furthest one away. Not that we needed the extra bonus.
Moving in. Take him down. Shit! Shit!
Oh, nice. He's on 1 health again. Oh, the amount of times that happened at the beginning of the playthrough was ridiculous.
Got him.
There we go. And he even whipped R closer to him, so he kind of picked out his own death there.
Okay.
There we go, all done.
Like being back in the
Hey, how
ring.
do you like that?
Hooray!
Up to 701 notoriety now, that's not bad, considering we're on a small map.
Okay.
Yep.
A small map, and this is actually the smallest playthrough I think I've ever done. 3 neighborhoods and 6 bosses. All wiped out here, all wiped out there. There we go, we'll go right here. I think we'll take out one more racket, and then we'll look at ending the episode. And obviously,
I'm on it.
in the next episode, we will be looking at taking out yet another boss. We are starting to fly by them now. I feel like by the time you get into a position to be able to take one out, which is what happened with us, you're then able to, it's basically a domino effect, you know. You need to get to a certain power level in order to take out a boss. And once you're able to take out one, it doesn't really get harder. Admittedly, you know, the safe house that we took out today, it could have gone badly. It really could have. If Jax had have died, that would have been one extra gun, obviously gone from me. I think I probably could have got maybe 1 or 2 extra deaths then. You know, I do think it would have been a bit tricky had Jax have died.
Fucking A.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right.
Fine.
Jack's going to try and steal the kill. He really needs some melee kills. Where is this last guy? He's got to be... Yeah, look, he's in there. He can't do anything. R, can R do anything? I think R can step closer. Gonna end it anyway. There we go.
Got it.
Got bleed and poison. That is a really good combo. If he was around long enough to actually have those effects done. And there we go, guys. That is another racket taken over, done and dusted. Well, thank you again, guys, for joining us. You know, on another episode, you know, within this playthrough. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully, my guys don't kill each other, as it appears a couple of them are not happy. And hopefully, we will take out Frank Donovan in the next episode. Thank you for joining me, guys. I've been a monk, and I will catch you later.